What is chic? What is chic? Chic is a feeling, it's a state of mind. It's a way to live and a way to be. We've all seen chic people. Nicely dressed, they seem to have a strong understanding of what their true style is. But it's so much more than their clothing, isn't it? Chic people have an air of mystery about them. They seem content with something, but what that is, we can't put our finger on it. Their chicness appears effortless, as though the graceful way they get through the day comes naturally to them. When looking at these chic people, you might wonder if they have a cluttered living room, or if they scramble to figure out what to have for dinner at 6 p.m. every evening. You wonder if they detest emptying the dishwasher as much as you do. Heck, look at that manicure. Do these chic people even do the dishes? Well, some of them probably don't. But what about the rest of us? Being chic has nothing to do with money. Not all chic people are rich, and not all rich people are chic. You may have observed this with reality television. You might see a wealthy woman with a perfect haircut, dressed in the latest designer clothes. She has a big house, a sports car, and that magic wand, fame. But her negative attitude, insecurities, and bad manners combine to make her, as they say, a hot mess. This type of person does not possess that chic je ne sais quoi. She has a lot of inner work to do. Being chic is not about the size of your bank account. It has nothing to do with where you live. It has nothing to do with the job you have or the person you're married to. It has nothing to do with the car you drive or the labels on your clothes. Chic is a state of being, and it is something that anyone can cultivate. Yes, anyone. You can be chic. You can have a beautiful, productive, and passionate life. You can flow gracefully through your day and look good while doing it. You can find happiness in your life, even if everything isn't exactly how you pictured it would be. If you are used to a chaotic, unorganized, and so not chic life, don't fret. That doesn't have to be your reality. In my first book, Lessons from Madame Chic, 20 Stylish Secrets I Learned While Living in Paris, I introduced Madame Chic and her fabulous Parisian family. The secrets of fine living I learned from Famille Chic planted the seeds of inspiration in my life and opened up a whole new world for me. After those blissful, carefree days as a student in Paris, I moved back to America and eventually found myself with my own home and family to look after. I wanted to espouse the elegant way of living I learned in Paris and become my own version of Madame Chic. But back home in California, everyday life was no longer idyllic. It was messy. What would Madame Chic say if she could see my bedroom, our living room, or the back seat of my car? Without my mentor to guide me, I had to rely on myself to get to the core of what it means to live well when you have a family, a home, and a busy life. And let me tell you, it wasn't chic.